From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. American conservative activist Charlie Kirk has died after being shot at a Utah University event. ABC's Stephen Portnoy reports.
Killed just 5 weeks shy of his 32nd birthday, Charlie Kirk was a highly influential figure in the MAGA movement with a large and loyal following. Earlier this year, President Trump credited Kirk with turning him onto TikTok. Years before the president's first run for office, Kirk founded Turning Point USA, a group focused on conservative activism on college campuses. The shooting took place before a crowd of hundreds, just as Kirk was engaging in a public dialogue on recent mass shootings. That's when the crack of gunfire was heard.
Last week, Kirk posted online images of news clips showing that his visit to Utah colleges was sparking controversy. The strike on Qatar has sparked Canada to think about its relationship with Israel. Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand says Canada is evaluating the relationship after the Prime Minister called yesterday's strike an unprovoked attack. Mark Carney told a podcast interviewer today the attack was intolerable and says it violated international law, but Carney did not say whether Canada would take further steps in response. The suspect in the Vancouver Lapu Lapu Day Festival attack has been declared fit for trial and will face 31 new charges of attempted murder. Filipino BC's Christina Corpin-Moser says today's fitness ruling brings a sense of relief to the community, but also marks the beginning of a long legal process.
Most people in the community, many people in the community want to see this go to trial, and so I think that is why this brings relief to the community in terms of getting a fit-to-stand trial ruling today.
The new attempted murder charges against Adam Kai-G Low are in addition to 11 counts of second-degree murder. The April 26th vehicle attack saw an SUV plow through a crowded Vancouver street. 10 children have been injured by a vehicle crashing into a Toronto area daycare. Police say one child suffered life-threatening injuries while another's were serious. There was no immediate word on the injuries of the other 8 kids. Dozens of protesters and counter-protesters gathered outside a Toronto International Film Festival screening today for a documentary about the October 7th attack against Israel. The film focuses on a retired Israeli general's mission to save his family from Hamas. Protester Emma Chadwick says the film gives anti-war activists a platform for their message to be heard.
The film has been made, there's probably a bubble in there of people with, similar ideas, and out here, this is not a bad thing. So I don't support the film, but I'm glad that it's created this today.
The film's called The Road Between Us, and it's described on TIFF's website as a rescue thriller combining new interviews with footage from October 7th, 2023. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays look to build on a dramatic walk-off win as they continue their series tonight with the Houston Astros at home. Toronto scored 2 runs in the 9th inning and another in the 10th in last night's 4-3 win. Anthony Rizzo will officially retire as a member of the Chicago Cubs on Saturday. He's set to join the organization as a team ambassador. The 36-year-old spent 10 of his 14 Major League seasons with Chicago and helped them win the World Series in 2016. The Detroit Tigers have had at least 8 employees accused of misconduct toward women over the last 2 years. Today's report in The Athletic follows an investigation that started last April and included interviews with 45 current and former Tigers employees. And NBA players can now shoot those long end-of-quarter heaves without hurting their shooting percentages. The league's Board of Governors has approved a change in how the shots are recorded. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.